Right, welcome to another Chats from the Chest Freezer. I have my guest star, Brianna Thompson. She's a bit of a nut job. Well, it's true. Like, seriously, she's 17. She can't wait to get in this thing. I had to throw a bucket of hot water in there to bring the temperature up to 3 degrees, but hey, I won't complain too much, but I know Brianna will. So Brianna is only 17. Last year she swam the English Channel, and this year, actually next month in July, she's going to do a double crossing of the English Channel. Only about 20 people in the world have ever done it. I think that there's only one person younger than you that's ever done it, who was the famous Susie Maroney. This is going to be pretty cool, but I reckon let's get into the serious stuff. Let's hop in the chest freezer, because I think it's time to chill. You ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
Good.
Ah!
So, Brianna Thompson, welcome to Chats from the Chest Freezer. Are you ready?
Great to be here, Sam.
Alright, now, your nail polish, it's the colour red carpet. I'm glad you brought your own, because you knew I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to put the effort in.
Hopeless, isn't he?
Exactly. Now, just like 2018, your boat for your double crossing next month is going to be Viking Princess, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Do you think a photo of me on the side of the boat would inspire you to swim faster?
No.
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 Oh. It's a bit of a shame, because I spoke to Reg Brickle from Viking Princess, and he's already put a photo of me on the side of your side of the boat.
That's alright, I can deal with that.
That will make you swim faster, I'm sure.
No, I'll just be like, oh, that's him.
Now, last year, 2018, you swam the English Channel just after you turned 17. Do you think that if you had a photo on the side of the boat, it would have made you swim 50 minutes faster and you would have beaten me?
Honestly, Sam, don't think I really knew you when I was actually swimming that too well.
Good one.
Love you, bud.
People often say that the only way that you can beat me is by doing your double crossing a year earlier. Does this make you feel better?
Sam, I'm pretty sure you're the only one who's ever said that.
It's true.
And no.
Huh. Now, do you visualise in your mind doing a tumble turn when you get to France, only to completely stuff it up and do a touch turn like most of the adult swimmers in your group?
Tumble turn. They'd actually have to clear the water, remember?
Fine. Can you promise me that when you finish your double crossing, you can give your mum a hug?
Yes.
I see you starting to shiver. It's a bit cold. Right. Okay. We've got a bonus question. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is your biggest fear for your swim next month?
Just hope my body holds up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe I can do it. There's no dark places or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't even think that doing a time that's going to be slower than mine?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Brianna Thompson, thanks for chilling. So, Brianna, how did you find it?
Not too bad.
You handled it pretty well. I was quite impressed. I guess
Well,
you
I
have.
beat yours by a whole minute.
Oh.
For the first time you hopped in, 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Mine was at 1 degree, yours was at 3. So let's be fair here, hey? There's probably a good 5 minutes in that one.
I'm hearing excuses here.
Jeez. So I'd like to have a bit more of a chat, Brianna, and get a bit more serious, because I think there's a lot of people who really want to understand more about doing a double crossing.
Okay.
But also, you know, what goes into it, why on earth you're doing this thing, because it's pretty full on. So let's start with the big question, which is why? Like, you swam the English Channel last year, you're doing a double now. Why? You're only 17. Why? Why aren't you chasing boys? Why?
Well, honestly, I mean, I finished it, and then on the way back, Tim was like, why not you try a double? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Give it a shot.
So why did you do it originally, the single crossing?
Well, a friend of mine, he swam it a few years back, and I was like, well, if he can do it, why can't I?
And that was?
Ben Freeman.
Ben Freeman, who did it in a smashing time of about 8 hours 30 or something like that. Just swam the ice mile. He's been sitting in one of these for the last few weeks.
Good on him.
He's a pretty good athlete.
He is.
Yeah. So, like, what are you expecting to get out of swimming a double?
I guess if you mean time-wise, honestly, I just want to complete it, but...
Personally though, sort of what is it that you're searching for, if you are searching for anything?
Oh, good question. Let's see. Well, honestly, I like the whole training side of it.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it's like we do these big swims and go out and we talk and things like that. We shit stir each other, you know.
Maybe.
Surely you understand that side of it.
Yeah, I guess, and I think a brilliant thing is that Trent Grimsey has built such a great community.
He has.
From the channel swimmers, and you know, there's no wonder why people, you know, keep going back to him and getting Trent to guide them on their journey for something like the Channel Swim or Rottnest Swim or any of these others like Manhattan and everything.
Yeah, he sure likes to give you ideas on what swims you can do, and he does get it, yeah.
Yeah. So now tell me, let's talk about the training.
Mm-hmm.
What goes into, you know, tell me about one of your big weeks. Like, what would be your big training week?
75k.
Wow. 75k.
It was the same for the first crossing I did.
Yeah.
So everyone else is doing 75. My recovery week was about 50.
Gee.
What was yours, Sam?
My biggest week was only about 50k's, but maybe there's more talent in there.
Rightio, bud.
No, something that I find absolutely insane are your back-to-backs, your weekend swims. What are you doing on those back-to-backs? Tell me.
So, up until probably last week, last month, I had 6 hours back-to-back, so...
6 hours Saturday, 6 hours Sunday.
Yeah.
Wow.
And honestly, probably my hardest problem was trying to find people that were willing to do that. But you've helped me out a couple of times, and shout out to Stuart. And a couple of the other swimmers that were willing to stick around.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
And so when you're doing your 6 hours back to back, how many Ks would you be doing? And I assume all in the ocean?
Well, it wasn't all in the ocean. Sometimes I was in the dam. That's where it gets really hard.
The Niagara Dam?
Yeah, I don't like the dam too much, but anyway, it does the trick.
So what, sort of 20 Ks each day, I guess?
Yeah, somewhat close to that.
Wow.
Probably a little bit more, because it's like, you know, about 3 to 4k an hour.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So when you head out on these big swims, I get asked a lot, what do you think about when you're out there for 6 hours? What is going through a 17-year-old girl's head?
Probably a song.
Probably sort of about 30 years more recent than the songs that go through my head.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Okay, what was in your head on your 4 hour swim this morning?
You know that song, Standing Outside the Fire?
No, sing it for me.
We call them cool, those hearts that have no scars to show, the ones that never
Karaoke from the chest freezer.
And then it's like, how's it go? Life is not tried, it's just merely survived when you're standing outside the fire.
Nice one. Well, it's certainly something that I'm not going to do in here.
Anyway.
Do you have a phrase or a saying or something that just motivates you? Like, how do you get motivated to get up each day? Is there something that sort of just keeps driving you?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't ever really think too much on that sort of things. But, yeah, now I'm starting to get a little...
Just get out and get the job done?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think that's sort of what does it.
Yeah. Now, your mum Elise has been pretty much to every single swim that you've been doing down whether it's the beach or the dam or everywhere. How instrumental do you think it is to have that strong support crew to be able to do this?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good considering, like, she helps me a lot, and you know, sometimes she drives me crazy when she doesn't put her feet in the she doesn't even put her feet in the ocean. But yeah, she's good. She's a good mum.
Yeah, she is. She is. Now, when you get over to the UK in July, what's the sort of process? You know, do you continue training? Do you turn up a week beforehand?
Yeah, so sort of the same for how I was with the first crossing. Got over there a week before.
Yeah.
And then talked to Tim, talked to Matt, talked to
So
anyone, whoever I need to.
Tim Denyer and Matt.
Dugan, I think that's his
Yep.
name.
Who are obviously your crew on your boat?
Yes, I definitely know Tim is, and I'm assuming Matt will as well, considering that seems to be the way they work on these double crossings. Well, I mean,
You're saying you get the shivers up.
yeah,
Getting cold.
it's sort of annoying me.
Yeah, and you know what? This is what's called the after drop. So it's nice in there, but then about 5-10 minutes later, you get this after drop, which is actually also the most dangerous part of doing this. I know. That's a fun fact with Sam. And so what it is that your body is now recognised that it's out in the warmth, and so it's putting the warm blood out into your extremities, but it's now pumping the cold blood back. So just don't pass out on me, okay?
Okay.
Just kidding, you won't.
You say that
But
now.
it's kind of fun to see you shivering and I'm not. Oh, stop it! That's the second time you've done that.
Did it to me the first time.
Oh, well, you deserved it. So now, you're on Viking Princess with Rich Breckel, you know, pretty much one of the best English Channel pilots that's out there. You're motor from Dover to, say, Samphire Hoe or Shakespeare Beach, jump in the water. Have you visualised any of this swim?
I'm really interested to see how, like, where I land on the French sort of coast, and how it's going to be if I need to put on more channel grease. Because when I finished, it was like all rocks about yay big, and they had like little holes in them. It was really weird. But trying to climb up them, start to get up, and then the waves just pull you back. So getting up, and then I just sort of sat there because I'm not going to stand up, slip, and don't need to injure myself before I need to, injure myself. So I'm interested to see how that goes. I've sort of thought ideas, but other than that.
So what about the thought of, because for most people, swimming the English Channel is such a mammoth task. And it is, like, it's an amazing feat to swim the English Channel just one way.
Indeed it is.
To then hop out and mentally prepare yourself to go back and do that second crossing when, you've already put in a big effort to get there. Have you thought about the mental side of getting to that point of where you just go, okay, I'm halfway and I've got to get back?
See, it's sort of like, I'll probably actually sort of not want to get out as such and just be like, okay, I've touched here, we can just keep going. Just because of that. You ever feel when you stop swimming and you sort of lose that rhythm?
Yeah.
That's probably like a thing that I'm a little bit, But, yeah, no, I don't think I was sort of like, okay, you know what? This is the home stretch, let's go.
Yeah. So pretty much the first lap, England to France is the warm-up.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sounds about right.
And
get some speed on me then.
And aim to negative split it is what Trent Grimsby would probably tell you.
He probably would.
Now, if you were to, and I'm highly confident that you're going to make it, how are you going to celebrate?
Well,
it's not like you can go to the pub because you're only 17.
Well, whilst I'm over in England, I actually turn 18.
Wow.
25th of July, I'll be expecting some...
What was that date?
25th of July.
25th of July. So perhaps, about a week after you swim?
Yeah, well, hopefully I actually do swim inside my slot times this time. Instead of 5 or 6 days out from unlike last year. Yeah, so my slot's from the 7th to the 19th, and 6 days later, it's my birthday.
That's fantastic. So I guess you're going to party then.
Oh yeah, but I don't think Mum's exactly sold on that idea.
She'll get over it. So now, have you ever thought of, something like this is really going to put you into the record books? Like it is an amazing thing that you're attempting to do. Do you put any thought into actually how you're going to, be in the record books?
I actually hadn't thought on that, to be honest. It's sort of funny, like people ask me if I'm going for the record and things like that, and honestly I feel like saying, you know what, I just want to get it done. I mean, times and stuff doesn't worry me too much, so you telling me about possibly being in the records and things like that, it's like, that's great, but I'm not going to go, ooh, I'm in the records, bow down to me now, am I?
Well, so you would to me.
I would to you,
yeah,
but
which is understandable,
everyone else would be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, naturally, it's sort of, front page of the newspaper today.
Well,
you must have been pretty impressed.
Well, I did get my photo.
Yeah, true.
And now I know someone's so famous.
Exactly. Well, what do you expect? You're very lucky to be here on Chats from the Chess Freak.
I am. Thank you for having me.
That's quite all right. So, Brianna Thompson, I know that you're going to do this, and you know that everybody is just so impressed with already what you've done, and we're really excited to be following you in mid-July. This is going to be something that everybody is going to have their eyes on. We're really looking forward to it, and I've got you a little something special. And you know how everybody in Chats from the Chess Freezer gets a signed poster of me?
Yeah.
You don't.
I don't.
No. You get something better. You get it framed. So there you go, Brianna.
OMG!
So Brianna, good luck, and you know that we're all behind you.
I have one question, Sam.
Go for it.
What made you want to do the ice mile?
Because I've got a fear of cold, and for my double crossing next year, I just figured to be able to get over my fear of cold, do an ice mile.
Fair enough.
Good one. Thanks.